Hi, I'm Lindy, and today's talk is on using people. And it has to be one of the top five worst, horrible feelings in the world to believe that you've been used. And yes, we're talking about relationships, but it's not always just in the romantic relationship where we feel this way. It could have been back in school when we got all the work dumped on us. It may have been at work where, again, our tasks being assigned equally and equitably, but definitely in a relationship. If you ever stop and feel like you're being used, I have to wonder if you really are. And the question is, what do we do in that situation? Are we going to stay with somebody who we feel is using us just because our emotions are so high? The follow-up question is, why do you think so little of yourself? The truth is, and this is not new, we allow people to treat us. We even train them how they can treat us. So if you're dating somebody who isn't that interested and is using you as convenience, or is more interested in friends with benefits, or just wants you for dress up events when he needs somebody brilliant and who's a good conversationalist to show off, that's not a relationship. So why are you going along with it? And maybe it's okay. I do have a dear friend who I see much more often when there is no relationship, but that kind of works. I like being there for them, and they like being there for me, and the friendship is solid. But we don't pretend to have any kind of romantic relationship. So again, that's different. So if you are allowing this, you have to ask, because being used will kill your self-esteem, your self-worth, and you don't want that. You're better than that. But here's my other question. The person who is doing the using, do they have a responsibility to let the other person go? If I'm in a relationship and I know very well that, hey, this is just fun, do I have a responsibility, if the other person is really interested in long-term in marriage, to say, you know what, I really shouldn't date you because we don't want the same thing? Or maybe you do want the same thing, but you already recognize it's not with this person. Do you have a responsibility to them? And really to yourself, because as long as you're in a bad relationship or this fake relationship, are you ever going to be able to find your true love? And my son told me this story a while ago that said, if you're dating somebody and you find yourself interested in someone else, you need to let the first person go. Because if you were really in love with the first person, you never would have allowed yourself to be interested in the second person. They never could have hit you with such emotions. You would never have returned any feelings for them. Something to consider. So remember, we even teach other people how they can treat us. And if we're letting them know through our actions, not our words probably, that it's okay to treat me as the second-class citizen and only see me when it's convenient for them, only call me, only text me if they're bored. Yeah, feeling pretty used doesn't feel good, and it's my responsibility to, I hope, end it. I encourage you to walk away from situations like that, because it's not a real relationship, and your self-worth just for walking away will soar as it should. I'm Lindy. Have a great day, but don't let yourself be used.